Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, Rob Lee. As always, you can reach me at tarotwithanattitude.com, that little sign right down there. Check me out on the website. It's a great way to book appointments. Good morning, everybody. Bangarang. Welcome, my barefoot Bangarang tribe. I have an exciting topic today. We are going to talk about reclaiming your life. And let me start this. I'm going to do something, and somebody said I'm not doing something enough. And before I get in with everybody, I'm going to take a moment, and I'm going to talk about something that has literally, to me personally, changed my life. That's my HempWorks coffee. Folks, let me show you and share a little bit. I shared a before and after picture. This, I don't know if y'all can see it. I wish there was a way. This shirt has gotten so big that and for the first time, you know how when big people hug, sometimes we got to turn sideways to get you close. I hugged Jay the other day from Spiritually Raw, and I was actually able to pull him close. And it was almost a tearful moment, okay? I am losing weight, folks, and it's because of this coffee, in my opinion, what's going on. It is powerful. Today's topic is reclaiming your life, and we're not going to talk about coffee all morning. We're going to talk about what's there. But to reclaim your life takes action. To reclaim your power takes trying something different and having faith that we have gifts that are available to us. So as everybody comes in, bangarang, get ready. One of the things is when I bought this shirt, what's this, end of February? So let's say 2 months ago to 3 months ago, I could not button the collar of this shirt. Now I can button the collar of this shirt easily. And guess what? I'm going to stand up. I'm not taking it off. Nobody panic, okay? I have so much bagginess in this shirt, I can literally almost fold it in half. I've had to go buy new shirts. I have not done any wacky dieting. I am mindful. This coffee makes me feel good. It makes me feel full. Folks, it helps me throughout the day. I'm aware. I'm just not eating as much, but it also makes me aware of the types of food I'm eating. No more sodas. Nothing. Folks, this is helping me. And I don't think I've been passionate enough about telling you of the different things here that can help you. I have the Trim 365 spray. I use it like once a day. The Boost for the end of the day or like right before the show. These are great, all-natural products that have literally changed my life, and I don't want you to miss out. So I do want you to check out the hempworks.com/tarot with an attitude. I'm going to talk more about this, but not today. I want y'all to see what's going on with my life. So this is big to me. For those of y'all who don't know, if you go back, look at some of my old videos. If you're subscribed to Tarot with an Attitude on YouTube, then you will be able to go back and look up old videos. I am trying to turn my phone off. I didn't. And just take a look at the difference, okay? It is amazing, even the way I feel. The message we've got today, though, from everybody is I took some time this morning and, again, asked some questions. So let me go through here and say good morning, everybody. Tammy, good morning. Philip, good morning, family. Love and light, absolutely. Good morning, my darling Christina. For everybody that can't figure it out, that's my daughter. All right. Michael Schmidt, good morning. Jasmine, good morning. Good to see everybody. Tatiana, engaged Reiki. Bruce, good morning from Orlando, Florida. The giver of the cup. Okay. Apollo, I'm bringing this up close. I want y'all to see it. Apollo Travel Orlando. This man will help you domestically or foreign, wherever you need to go. Make sure you use him for travel services. All right. Jen B. She had the job and 2 people blocked her that not in the light. The people she is trying to get away from. Wow, that is craziness. It happens. People get in the way. Good morning, Ocean. Trucker Gonzo, good morning. Good to see you. Scott, great day. Good day to you. Good morning, sir. Really don't want to see you topless this morning. Yeah, no, I don't think a lot of people do. But at any rate, the chaga mushrooms, it is a very earthy coffee, folks. It's got bold flavors and things like that. Good morning, Miss Kim. The date is drawing closer. I meant to have a thing up. Kim and I will be doing readings this Friday night. I believe it was from 6:30 to 8. She'll post it in a minute. At Island Bean Crystal. Call, set an appointment. I think we're both about out. We've pretty well been booked up. I think I have 2 slots left where we're doing quickie 15-minute readings as the full moon sets in. So it's all about the full moon and things coming in. The following day, on Saturday, I am doing a pendulum class from 11 to 1 at the same place, $25 a head. Call, get your seat there. It's going to be really cool. Y'all ought to know me by now. I don't do anything normal. So if you think I'm kind of crazy this way, wait till you see me in person. So everything's going good. Great day, Michael. Everybody coming in. Ming Ming, good morning. Spiritually Raw. Thank you. You look great. It's amazing the way I feel. And I want other people to have this feeling. And I honestly believe it is helping me to reclaim power over stupid decisions in food and whatnot. And just being aware of knowing when things are off spiritually and physically. Folks, this is a great product. Please just go check it out. Read it up. Let me know what you think. Those of you that are getting your products in, I know a lot of people are starting to check this out. Once you've used it for a week or so, let me know. I'll get you on the show so everybody else doesn't think I'm crazy. We'll do whatever. This stuff is cool. I said my wife she hasn't weighed in yet. She was down literally 8 pounds within 2 weeks and has not done any radical dieting. Matter of fact, the other night we had pasta galore, okay? Bruce could tell you he made some of the best brisket I had ever tasted in my life. I had 1 piece and literally 2 burnt ends, and I was done. I could not eat anymore. It is a fantastic thing, and I want y'all to all experience from it. So let's jump right in. There's a lot of people coming in saying good morning. I want to get to this because today's message is powerful. I am using, I believe, 3 different decks here to get the message for this morning. And where this started, I'm going to be using our Colette Baron Reed. The Spirit Animal Oracle is where we're going to start. But then we're going to move right into the Ark. A lot of animals today, folks. All my animal people, be ready. All right. But then we're grabbing to, I don't think I even have the box where I can get, yeah, I do. Here we go. We're going to mix that up with a little bit of the Tao, okay? We're doing pretty much all Oracle. The Ark is tarot, so I am using tarot. But I sat down this morning and literally came in here and just said my prayer. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what we always do. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Metatron, archangels, angels, spirit guides that have been given to us. Please step close, wrap your wings, wrap your arms around me. Thank you. And make sure that the message that comes forth is received and is known to be given through you, and that not of myself. So mote it be. Let's jump into this. So I asked, what do we need to do? We had touched on some topics. And had talked about how things were feeling frenetic all over. So I asked today, and I went, what is it that's going on? And what is one of the key issues? So what I was given was Panther Spirit, which is where I came up with the title about Reclaim Your Life. This says reclaim your power. A lot of times when you reclaim your power, you reclaim your life. So a lot of people feel hopeless. We feel like we're being drug in. Good morning, New Jersey. Good to see you. It is one of those things. If you look, the number on the card is 44. So we have establishing a solid base. You know, Panther spirit is one of our deep, dark spirits that are there. When I say dark, they're in the recesses. This is raw power, okay? The Panther spirit, the 44, comes out to be an 8, which talks about mastering your life, being the master of what's going on around you. And many of us right now in today's world, with COVID, with everything else that's going on, we feel powerless. It is time to reclaim your dadgum power, folks. We can do it. Don't give your power away. Let people know you have your power. So I asked, why is this becoming such a huge problem? And here's what I've got. And this came from the Tao deck in helping me understand it, okay? Obstacles. We're getting hit by obstacles, and we're going to go more into obstacles here in just a minute, okay? And this card, all right, 39, 3, collaboration, 9, being a can't quite seem to get across the finish line, doesn't seem like you're ever going to get there. 9 means you can finish. You're capable of finishing. Put those together, you have a 12, comes back to a 3, okay? 3, collaboration. You've got to get back into understanding unexpected obstructions, frustration, difficulties, feelings of hopelessness. God, does this sound familiar, folks? Okay. Struggle, discouragement. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Those are part of life. It is one of the things we are here and we're expected to learn from. So the obstacles, we have caved into our obstacles because we let our obstacles seem to be so vast, we don't ever think we'll find the end of it. We feel like we're lost in this huge raging sea trying to find a safe harbor. Safe harbor is close, folks. So look, we're going there. Good morning. Good morning. I need mastery of my anxiety. This is huge. This is part of it. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. I got blindsided yesterday. Feeling out of sorts today. This is common, folks. This is common. And a lot of things are the blindsided things that we get, and we forget we are meant to experience that. So I asked again, and I went back to, now I pulled out the Oracle Tarot deck. What is it, the root cause of all this? Why are we going? And what I got was the 9 of Wands. Remember, this is representing what the root cause of the problem is. And folks, we want everything right now. We want it fixed now. We don't want to learn resolve, resiliency, and bravery. And I'm like, what? What's going on? Everything is just, folks, the Scorpion on this card, all right? 9 of Wands, all right? 9, remember we said, is about bringing it to completion, but this is the root cause of the problem. We want everything. We have become a society, particularly here in our society, stateside. I want it all. I want it now. Great song by Queen. Check it out. Yes, I'm dating myself. I had kids when that song came out. So now listen to me. All right. Things in life are meant to be experienced. Bad things and good things. And the answer to all this actually came out in cards you're going to see. So I said, what do we need to do to be able to step forward, step through this, and reclaim our power? And holy shit, I got act like a monkey. Okay. It's the 2 of Pentacles, folks. Balance, go with the flow, and fun. And I'm like, wow, it's kind of hard to have balance when you're scared to death. And that was what I asked. And boy, did I get the answer on this one. Remember, life is balancing everything. The human experience is about balancing spirit and emotion. It's about balancing the good and the bad, the blessings and the turmoils of life. It's about learning we have it all. Okay. It is one of those things. Love some Freddie. There you go, Bridget. Yes, thank you. Lisa, I'll get to you in a minute about getting a card for your husband, but I'm going to get through this right now. Very good. Thank you very much. Michael, Bob Sarley with Stones. I am not far behind you. Okay. I lost 21 pounds in a month and a half on the coffee. Don't know if it's the mushrooms in it or what, but I am getting back to my old self. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something, folks. This is real. You're seeing it from people. I don't even know HaHa's real name, okay? We don't know each other except through the show, as far as I know, okay? The balance is off. Balance is absolutely off. So then you'll be glad to know, I don't want to mess up your name, Singlinda, but it's a beautiful name. It looks, I love the way it's spelled, Maze. But what I want people to see is, so I asked, I'm like, okay, what do we do if I know that this is what we have to learn to do? We have to learn to balance when the good things happen and when the bad things happen. And we have to learn to remember that when something good is happening, enjoy it, embrace it. Don't be sitting in the good waiting for the bad, because the bad is coming. Things are cyclical. Life moves on. Life moves around. That's the Wheel of Fortune card. It's a constant juggle. That is life. And remember, somewhere, folks, this is the experience you told somebody you wanted to live. It's German. Okay, thank you. As well as to not forgetting to bring out our inner child. What? Wow. Ocean, I'm going to hit you right between the eyes on that one, because here's what's really cool. I then asked, and I turned back to the Tao, what do we need to do to make sure we are able to grasp and to balance? So I pulled two cards, one for the yin and one for the yang. The yin being the internal. And guess what I got? I'm going to sum it up in Tarot with an Attitude. Lighten the F up. It's called the Gentle card. All right. The number is 57. 5 is conflict, instability, and passion. 7 is keep tending your garden, making sure everything, reassessing, looking, keep working. You're a steady worker. But you bring those together, we have a 12. Bring those together, we're back to that wonderful 3 again. So that's it. This is all very, very huge on the inside of you, is remembering, don't start getting like this inside in a dark sea. Get back to being gentle. There's shore out there somewhere. We're going to get there. Things are going to change. The weather always changes, folks. Grasp that. And what we have to start learning to do is say, okay, I'm in this. It is to be the gentle. I guess I need to be learning how to deal with this so the next time it's not hitting me as hard. On the yang side, on the external, Ocean, here you go. Look at the baby in the middle of the lotus. But we also have that in our second eye portion here. And what is this card? It is called innocence. And remember, we're talking about externally. Innocence. Stop treating people in a way that is causing your vibrational energy and your negative energies to drop within yourself. You have to treat people like you would a child, a babe, an innocent. You have to look at the world from the eyes of the innocence, a trusting nature. Holy crap, nobody trusts anybody anymore. But this is one of the ways you're going to juggle. But you do have to trust, guess what? I don't care who's doing what where. Spirit's got my back. My God's got my back. Divine Mother's got my back. My angels, my dragons, my guides, the fairies, they got my back. Okay? They're here. They can't help it if you don't talk to them. So that's what's going on here. That is exactly what's going on here, is we have to get back to a place of innocence. So we need to remember to be gentle. It seems like everything we knew is walk and carry a big stick. Be ready for a fight. Get back to a place of gentleness of heart, folks. Get back to a place of love and understanding. Get back to a place of caring about your fellow man and not being pissed off at him all the time. Okay? It's that simple. The babe. You've got to look at life as the precious gift that it is. It may be hard, but remember, if you really believe you're a spiritual being having a human experience, you chose to be here. Some of this is what you said you needed to learn. If you don't believe that, you still have to remember we are all supposed to love each other. It's not all about, we've been trained by sex, by different church, by different tenets of things that were driven into us, that certain people do not belong or to live from a hate and a fear standpoint. Guess what? So I asked, we get all this together. Here's the final card of this poll, and then I'll get to pulling some cards from everybody. But this is important, okay? The outcome is the wasp spirit. And you're like, well, wait a minute, wasps sting. Folks, life does sting. Life does have sharp points that they're there to define your life. How did you overcome it? How did you feel with it? How do you remember this person from your past? How do you remember this person that gave you so much? Or how do you remember the person that gave you so little? This is a 64. 6 is about victory. 6 is about overcoming. 6 is about you've been through conflict. 4 is about establishing that solid base. Bring them together. You have a 10 and you're about completion. It is things are coming to completion. The wasp spirit is here to remind you life stings. But what you have to do is remember there's victory on the other side of the sting and stop living in fear of the sting. You're going to get stung. Got news for you. All right? Things are going to happen. But what you have to do is learn to say, okay, this is part of life. When I get stung, how much am I going to let it affect me? And folks, this is where we get back to reclaiming your power. Once you grasp these concepts and you literally take some time to listen, to be still, to be quiet, get rid of the negativity and let love, let energy, let light, let compassion fill that same place where all this anger and angst is, guess what? You'll start reclaiming your power. This is very powerful. It's something each of you need to take home with you. It is something you need to put in your pocket. This was given to me as a message, and this is what we need to do. So I hope that rang with everybody. If it didn't, take what you want, leave what you don't. It's okay. But this is the message that I was given today. We can reclaim our power. And this was important, so I missed a lot of comments coming up through here. So, I mean, there are so many different things. I'm not going to be able to get back to them all. I do remember I promised Lisa to pull a card for her husband. I think I'm right. What if you were fighting yourself? That's a good question. And the anxiety wins. Well, that's not. The anxiety wins. That's you gave up. We have to remember anxiety is not a separate force. We want to think that it is, but it's not. It's within us. We have to learn to control it. Now, I'm going to slip into the clinical. Some people have a chemical that is out of balance and need medication. There is nothing wrong with asking and trust me, if you're going to ask for mental health meds or inquire about them, do not go to your regular doctor. Go to the specialist. Go to a psychiatrist. That is their specialty. If your AC breaks, you take it to an AC guy, okay? If your floors need retiling, you call in a retile. The general practitioner is just that. He's got you. But when something big comes up, what does he have to do? Refer you out, or she refers you out to other places. Folks, Go right to the source. If you don't like what they're telling you, remember, there's multiple sources. Get different opinions, okay? But there are times we need some help getting stabilized, and it doesn't mean you have to stay on top of it. If in our scientific, physiological being, the chemicals get out of whack, sometimes we need some medication to help bring that under control. Other than that, too, if you want to stop giving way to anxiety, then I ask you the question I've asked other people before. What are you doing different? If you want something different, what are you doing different? Definition of insanity. Use this with addicts, use it with couples, use it with individual therapy. I want something different. What are you physically doing different to brace those changes? So let me get these cards put back together. Okay, so I'm not missing anything here. And we are going to bring them out and say, in answer to this question, what do you need to attack about anxiety? And let me move my coffee. I tell you what, I'm going to take a breath here. Everybody's like, please take a breath. See, Linda, we're going to pull a card on that exactly for you. So to find that balance, we are going to do this. Bear with me, folks. This one's really, really, really touching me because it's important. When you're in anxiety, you're not the only one going through anxiety. We all go through it at some times. It is how we've conditioned our brain to respond to it. So you have to start breathing exercises, mindfulness, physical, actual saying out loud, talking to yourself in the exact same way I'm talking to you now, with power, with projection, to say, I am going to feel this way. Positive affirmations are huge, particularly when you attach them to a breathing exercise. You are literally taking response or taking control of your automatic response system, and you're making your brain form ideals, put them out there so your subconscious can redigest it. So that's one of the things. What do people need to know? And that's okay. Michael, some people need them, and you know what? It is one of those things where psych meds, I have watched it change people's lives for the positive. All right. I have watched people refuse to go get a second opinion when things were going bad. So I will never say don't ever. Okay. I will always say, make sure your physiological system is running as it needs to be running, because there are certain people, there are times children, there are things that get physiologically out of balance. Filters don't work and things like that. So I'm going to go, let's do this for Sieglinde. And we're going to do it like this. Well, I think, we're going to go with this right here. So to bring this into balance, what I've got on the yin sang, on the yin, the internal, the creative development, you're going to have to, slowly but surely, you have to change your course. You have to change your reactions, and you cannot do that by willing it. You have to put physical things in there in your way to get that to change. The other thing that's out of balance is, this is coming up as family. That family can be stressful, folks. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. But I've told addicts, I've told other people, nobody can hurt us like those we love the most. Man, can they really spank us and stick the knife in? And sometimes they don't even mean to. But what are you seeing outside of kindred spirits, ancestry, development, your home life, community, intimate relationships, our human family, other things outside of just our immediate family? So to bring those into balance, what I am getting for you, and we're going to find out, we're going to go here. All right, is the clean fire of 33. It is the perfect. You have to get things lined up. You've got to get your body, mind, spirit, body, work, home You have to make these things, you have to do something physically different. Fire, illumination, inspiration, devotion, and all-consuming passion. When you want anxiety to end and you're willing to do things physically different, I've given people exercises. Look at the power of this card, okay? I've given people exercises. When you're willing to sit in your car when we're alone, a lot of anxiety begins in the car because we're alone with our thoughts. It's the reason we listen to stupid music and we listen to talk radio, and next thing you know, why? Because we're not having to be alone with our thoughts. When you can sit there and say, I don't want this. I am going to do something absolutely silly, and I'm going to sit there and look at myself, pull my visor down, open the mirror and go, happy birthday to me, and act like a complete lunatic for 30 seconds on the happy side. And when you're done, just go, I'm happy. Don't say what you don't want. I will not be anxious. I don't want to feel down. I feel great. These are the physical actions you can take, and that is where the clinging comes in. This is where you're going to start bringing things back into your life and start changing the subconscious. The only way to change your subconscious is to do something physically different. Lisa, I'm going to get back over to you because I promised you a card for your husband from the Ark. Let's go here. Lisa's husband. All right. Folks, I know I'm kind of bouncing around. Yeah, Christina, that's a very valid point. You take medicine when you are physically ill. You shouldn't feel bad for taking medicine for mental health. No, because a lot of people have the wrong idea of it. Every medication has side effects, and it all has to be adjusted. The most abused medication is mental health medication because people don't like the way it makes them feel. Rather than staying on it, making an appointment, call the doctor, and doing the work that needs to be done to get that medication balanced out and going back in to see the doctor and go, this ain't cutting it. And work with your doctor so they can get some things balanced out. Then you come off the meds and holy crap. Yeah, I've seen some of the most loving people turn into like a daughter of Charles Manson or something. It's freaking nuts. Screwing with mental health meds, self-medicating with them, and by that, you've been given a prescription, you've been told to take it, and you decide to medicate yourself in your own way, can monkey you up something fierce. So, in that, so thank you, Christina. I appreciate it. Applause to my daughter, please. Amen to that. If God be for me, who can be against me? And that's it. But a lot of times we have to change those and make that real within our heart. We have to, do we believe it? We say it. I talked yesterday about having mind knowledge, but not heart knowledge. We've got to bring what's there down to here. And that is exactly, love is the answer. And loving yourself and realizing, okay, I'm supposed to experience this. What am I learning from? Okay, why am I going to bed with it? Nothing's going to change, you know. Spiritually raw. I remember we talked one time about this years ago, that before all the, I think it was Jay told me they were checking their bank accounts on Sunday, but nothing could happen till Monday. And then when they found out if there was something off, they knew they could fix it Monday, but they worried about it all day on Sunday. And Jay, if I'm off on that, let me know. But so what do? We stopped checking our bank accounts on Sunday because there's nothing I can damn well do about it. Okay? So own it. Own your actions. Own your thing. Before you open that door, do I really need to open that door right now? No, I don't. Can I fix it today, or am I going to have to deal with it tomorrow? I have to deal with them tomorrow. Okay? These are some of the things. So we are going to go back to Lisa. Lisa, here is for your husband. I'm taking a moment here. I feel like somebody just left. I don't know if they're with you or with your husband, if he's there or whatnot. I'm getting like vibrational light. That was cool. I've also got I had with me for the past couple of days a very feminine spirit. Kim, Bridget, if y'all can hone in on, and it's almost like feminine angel. I need some help going through this. So here we go. For your husband, Lisa. Yeah, everybody, things are back. Things are there. Somebody left and didn't come back, though. So let's find out what's going on. All right. Here we go. For Lisa's husband, one of the cards, the first card I get is Firefly, 6 of Wands, victory. If he's not claiming victory, victory is his to claim. All right. Shining your inner light, moment of glory. So this is what is in the light. He is going to be a firefly. Something's fixing to happen for him. Something's fixing to open his eyes. He is fixing to shine. He is fixing to fly. Now, when I look at the shadow card on this, all right, the Hermit. Yeah, he's spending so much time looking back at his past, he's forgetting the bright future he's got. Okay, the snow leopard, very lonely animal, the Hermit. And what we need to do here is we always need to reassess. We always need to step away from people and reassess and learn what we're doing. But ascension, illumination, and introspection. But folks, as the shadow card, I'm reminded sometimes we get stuck there too long. Be careful that he's not doing that and he's not overanalyzing everything to death. He has victory coming. Victory is his. He has to claim it. Lisa, I hope that works. Let me know what happens on that, and we will go from there. Facebook user, if you will log in, when you log into Facebook to watch the show, all my Facebook peoples, make sure you're clicking allow StreamYard to see who you are, because all I see is Facebook user. So I can see what you're saying, and I'll attempt to do an answer for you. But it always helps me personally if I can see a name or have something more to concentrate on. I saw a study once that said it's 18 inches from head to heart. When measured, sometimes that's the longest 18-inch journey. That's very powerful. It is very true, okay? Getting what we know up here, or getting what we think we know up here and getting it out and allowing our heart to embrace it as a true belief, that's harder. That's what's said. If you remember, Jesus, when he was talking, said you have to have the faith of a child. At one point, I could put my kids on the roof, stand under, and go jump. And they're going to jump because they knew I could catch them. All right. Now that they're older and they know I'm an old fart, and most of my kids are bigger than me, they'd be like, kiss my ass, old man, go get the ladder, you know? But that faith that they have as a child, one of the things, slipping clinical again, one of the things I need people to understand, we are finding out that within the first month and few days of life is where infants are actually building their trust module from. Do they feel safe and secure? Folks, this is real. And that's that getting it. I need to know when I cry if something's wrong, somebody's coming to check on me. All right. Infant. We start developing from there. So when we go back, what's happening? Where are we at? Okay. Those are some of the things we're looking at here. Thank you, my patriots, brothers and sisters. Have an awesome day. Stay in the light. Absolutely stay in the light. Trucker, I have bipolar disorder. God bless you. And none of the traditional meds worked for me. In fact, they made it worse. And that's what it's going to keep. I would beg you, did you go to another doctor? How many did you go to? How many of you checked it out? And there's always new medications, different things. It is hard. The other thing I have seen from my bipolar people that I have worked with, they were functioning fine, but they got tired of kind of a numb feeling. And they went back and they started decreasing their meds. And matter of fact, some of them lost their jobs, but they were happier because they could feel emotion again. So what you're going to have to do is learn mindfulness in these bipolar disorder moments so you cannot let your emotions run you rampant. It's going to be more stringent on you to learn coping mechanisms, things like that. So good luck. Hope it. A lot of people are successful with it. I've been given meds, but so afraid of everything. The weird thing is I have a twin sister struggling with anxiety, also hereditary. Absolutely. Mental health is definitely hereditary. We know about that. Do a family tree. Start going back. If you've got people you can ask about questions about, did we have history? It's not something the family was like, oh, yeah, guess what? We have 5 people in our family that can't handle reality. Well, you know what? Well, who wants to admit that? But when you find out about it, it may let you know. So you've been given meds, and this is the danger. People don't know what to do. You have to try them, but you have to try them as prescribed. If something's not working, you've got to be in a steady flow with the doctor so you can pick up the phone and get back there any day, anytime you need to. Oh, that's Melinda, my roommate. Good, cool. Hey, Melinda, glad to see you here. Lisa, so grateful. I will share. Good, thank you. Melinda Matney, please. There we go. You're getting it, Melinda. Boy, you're getting it from home and at work. So, that's what I do. I talk in front of my mirror every day. It works. Folks, you have to, if you want something to be different, you have to do something physically different. And it is just that. If you want to change something, you've got to change. So you hit the nail on the head with family card. There you go. My daughter has bipolar. The only thing that worked was very, very low dose of Depakote and exercise. So see, there we have a mixing of doing. Yes, exercise can be huge because it gets out. It gets our adrenaline, different things pumping through our body, different levels. Martin, I need you to add that all up and come back in. I don't do big, long numbers. Add them all together and tell me what you got. LOL. Sorry, that's one of my jobs. Bruce is there to make sure people enjoy the experience. While we're talking about the Facebook group, make sure you are reaching out and asking to join the Facebook group. We have a Facebook page, okay? It is not as interactive as the Facebook group. You will meet Bruce. You will meet Bridget. You will meet Kim. You will meet Peggy Sylvester. There are so many people that we give insight into a lot of different things. It is absolutely non-political, but we have a ball. We laugh, we cut up, we do things, but we love answering questions. We will ask each other questions. We will ask each other to do reads for each other in the cards, different things. So there we go. Bless you, sir. No problem. Okay, Michael did the add up for me. 51. 5 is, again, we had mentioned 5 earlier. I'm a 5, okay? But the 5 in this case is going to be prone to some instability, prone to some conflict, but you're very passionate and you're able to overcome it. 1 is new beginnings, starting new things. You're very good, but when you bring those 2 together, you have a 6. So when you start these new things, you can be victorious. You have a victory. You can claim victory in a lot of situations. So Martin, that's what I'm seeing. If you're not claiming victory for things, you need to start because that's in the numbers for you. That's fine. On Facebook. Facebook, search groups, Tarot with an Attitude. Somebody will take a look, will approve. We bring people in, we put people out. Don't follow the rules, don't mind. I don't call it Tarot with an Attitude for a reason. I got an attitude. Just ask my ex, ask my kids. All right. But I'm stringent about all of us helping each other. Again, Denise, add up the numbers. I'm not going to sit here while I'm trying to do that. Love to give you the answer to that, though. So, or Michael, you're my whiz, or Christina, somebody add those up for me, and we will go. So, Martin, here's what I'm going to do for you. Let's pull a card real quick, and I'm getting told to use this Power Animal. 2 of them. We're going to go with this one. This was the one that hit me in the face. We're going to go with both of them. Power animals, things you need to draw on. First, skunk spirit. Yeah, grab some Beano. No, that's not what that means. Skunk spirit, what this says is know your worth, Martin. Know what you're worth. Know what you're worth to yourself. Understand your worth. The other thing that these cards that fell out was the dove spirit. You have to be at peace. Folks, this is what this is all coming back to, reclaiming our power. A lot of us want to feel at rest, at peace. 9, Denise. 9 is about overcoming. 9 is about, you coming to the end of a journey. You're able to bring things right up to the finish line. You're good about getting things completed. Sometimes you have problems pushing them over the finish line a little bit, but you're great at helping people get things right there. Card for you, Denise. That's all right, Michael. Denise got it, and she was quick on the numbers. So there we go. Hold on. Card for Denise. Where do you need to be, Denise? What do you need to be looking for with that 9? The 9 is, and we are going, okay, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Isn't that funny? 9 of Pentacles. And what this is talking about in your real world, heaven on earth, independent, expansive thinking. Pentacles are about the real world, folks. It's about the physical plane. It's about manifesting, bringing things in. Denise, you have this power, and it is the white peacock. Okay? So I want you to look at the beauty of this, but if you'll notice, this light and everything is radiating from within. You have this ability. You can grab it, reclaim your power, as been as the topic, and get down in there and make things happen. You have the ability to absolutely bring things and manifest things into your life. And actually, wow, thank you. You can also manifest things into other people's life. Denise, what I'm getting is you're a light worker. Okay? I'm really feeling that you have a healing ability. And don't forget, through my faith, other people can be healed. You use that energy because you can help other people find their way. They need to manifest their own things, but you can help them find that way. Hope that didn't throw you off guard. Let me know. May I please get a card? Angela Barton. Yes, we are going to go. I'm going to stick with the card, with the ARC deck. We are working on something that's pertaining to this deck, folks, and I can't say anything yet, but it's going to be really cool. Really cool. We're going to be putting together some shows that are not at 9 o'clock, and some of them may not be on the Collective Super Channel or the Quantum Super Channel. So y'all need to make sure you are subscribing to the Facebook group and to my Tarot with an Attitude YouTube, because you might miss some things. I know you miss things in the Facebook because I post readings and different things there at times, and we answer questions. So let's go here. Angela. All right, let me get back up here. Let's see what's going on. Angela. All right. 9:49. So we are going to see what's happening for Angela. Okay, you got the moon, which is also the owl. So we need to remember, the moon is telling me there are things moving around in your life right now that you don't see. There's the moon is powerful. We do moon rituals. We do different things at different full moons and at different times of the year. Matter of fact, we're doing the full moon madness card readings this Friday at Island Crystal and Beads in Merritt Island. Now, what I want for you, though, is to understand. Remember, the moon is always affecting us, even at noon in the brightest of day when you don't see it. It's affecting you have to be able to still yourself and start learning to see through the shadows. It's exactly what this says. Seeing through the shadows and psychic power. There are some abilities you have, Angela. You need to hone them. You have the ability to cut through and see through the darkness. Remember, all birds have great sight. This bird has sight in the darkness. Okay? Its head's on a swivel. So hone your psychic abilities. Make sure you understand there's always something moving around underneath that you are not aware of. But with that, when you hone those abilities, you'll pick up on them much, much quicker and much better. I feel it. I am a night owl. Yes, there we go. So, Ocean, I like a card. What's changing for me in a new direction? What's changing in a new direction? I'm going to go here. We're going to keep staying right here with the arc. Angela, you're quite welcome. No problem. Joined the Facebook group yesterday. Good. Awesome. Make sure you're joining the group, folks, and not just hitting the like on the page. But the Facebook group is where you can really interact, do some things or whatnot. Remember, it is non-political. We're not doing mass postings for somebody to sell things or whatnot, other than a few of our key folks, and it all goes through me, my wife, Bruce, and Bridget. So we will check some of that stuff out. All right. We want people to come in and have a good time. It's all about feeling good. So Ocean, what's changing for Ocean in a new direction? Ooh, 7 of Wands. Courage, achievement, be careful, self-sabotage. There's going to be something you need to examine. You need to pay close attention to. This is having to do with passions, goals, and dreams. All right. The gorilla spirit can cause himself problems. So this is why it's saying you need to be careful of self-sabotaging. Universe, Gaia, the mother, father, Heavenly Father, the spirits, they're trying to bring you things you need. Things are changing. As you go through them, you keep tending, let things happen, let life's energies flow, but keep checking, making sure you're getting out of it what you put into it, and make sure you're headed in the right direction. So that's what I am seeing here. So we are good. I'm glad. That's good. Night Owl, let me get caught up here. I got behind. Sorry, folks. Is there anything good in those cards for me? Yep. If you want something good, okay, you got to bring it. That's it. Is there anything good in those cards for me? That's yes or no. So the answer, anytime I tell you, some of my tribe, my barefoot bangarang tribe, okay, remember you can fly. Once your question begins or ends with a yes or no answer, a lot of that time is to find out what it is for you. So using the arc, okay, what's some good news we can give Allah? All right, good news for Allah. And a lot of times I will tell people this could be an attempt to focus on, I need some good news because we've had so much bad news. Guess what? We need to know what is the news, because that's what we were talking about all through this segment of dealing with it, understanding how to handle it and how to juggle life, and that life stings. There are stings coming. How do we go through it? Okay. So here we are. And this came in upside down. Dragonfly, 8 of Wands, optimism, speed, standing still. A lot of times, this is saying inside what the news is you're able to move on with whatever's going on within you personally. The 8 of Wands is always about movement. Dragonflies are always about movement. So Dragonfly is telling you, and the 8 of Wands is all about, 8 is about mastery. Wands are about mastering your passions, goals, dreams, where you want to go, different things like that. Those things are what are coming on for you that you can do, but it's just like I said, it came up reversed. They are to be found within yourself. You can find those answers. Remember, folks, I can do a more in-depth reading for you, tarotwithanattitude.com. You can book a session with me there. Let's see what we've got here. Let me move forward, see what's happening. Yeah, sometimes I have issues getting up at 6 a.m. Yeah, it can be tough. It can be tough. So get up 20 minutes earlier. 20-minute challenge, just 20 minutes earlier. Then get ready, get everything, and you've built 20 minutes into your morning routine with none of the electronics, none of this crap, and to sit, be still, and set your intentions for the day. I can't get up 20 minutes early and not get my shower, not get ready to walk out the door. I'm too much of a clock watcher. It's in the nature. It was taught to me by my dad. Never be late, always be early. Training, way it was built. So what I do is, again, I asked for guidance, and it's like, okay, I get up 20 minutes early, not a half hour, so I don't have to tell myself I'm getting up at 5:30. I tell myself I'm getting up just simply 20 minutes early. What I do then at that point is I go get ready, get everything ready for the day, make my coffee, sit in my chair, look out my east window, watch the sun come up, okay? But I can set my intentions for the day. It's that important. And so, trucker, that would be a good practice for you. Then when it goes off, you're up, everything's ready. You might even say, hey, you know, I'm good. I can get 5-minute jump. 20 minutes. Folks, 20 minutes a day can change your life. It really can. I promise you. That's from a clinical standpoint. For those of you who don't know, I'm an ordained minister, but I also have a master's in social work. Okay. I do counseling in the evenings and therapy for people. I have run medically assisted treatments in hospitals for opioid addiction, things like that. I love what I do. Okay. And then what I like to do is blend when the spirit and science comes together. It's just an awesome feeling. Bangarang. Go fly. Be free. Folks, we're out of here in about 3 minutes. So I'm going to get started winding us down. Remember, please, check this out. Try it for a couple of weeks, okay? The Order of Coffee gives you, if you take 1 cup a day, like a 30-day supply. If you do 2 cups a day like I do, it's 15 days, okay? But at the end of that 15 days, see if something hasn't changed for you. It has for me. Things are just going, I can't tell you enough. I mean, literally, this is the front of my shirt, and it's almost around to my side. I've had to go buy new black shirts because everything's so freaking baggy. I have not done anything crazy. It is making me absolutely self-aware. I am able to walk up to my friends and hug them straight on. Have I even kept track of the amount of weight I've lost? No. And people are encouraging me to because we're all numbers driven. Folks, here's what I can tell you. You can go look at my old stuff, okay? You can look and see the difference, all right? I don't care how much weight I've lost other than how much better it makes me feel. All right? I'm not fighting the sugar cravings. I don't drink sodas anymore. It's this or iced tea or seltzer water. That is it. That is it. Folks, this means a lot to me. I want people to understand the benefits that are out there to help you become more self-aware and to help you change your life. And this has helped me. This right here. There we go. Bing, 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 bing. Has helped me change my life. Remember also, get me at tarotwithanAttitude.com, www.tarotwithanAttitude.com. We can book sessions there, different things. I've got them from 15 minutes all the way up to an hour. We'll do whatever you need. It's better than a 1 card. People want to fly in and get a 1 card fly in for free. And let me tell you something. There's so much more information I can help you with, I can give you with, and direction I can give if we spend some more time doing it. Okay? So with that being said, I want everybody to remember, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. I'm going to be here tomorrow no matter what those numbers say. I'm going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be doing some off-the-wall stuff. We may be talking about aliens tomorrow. I don't know what's in store. I don't pre-plan it, okay? But take what you want. Leave what you don't. But please just leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Enjoy.